I also want to make sure that people know I don't. There's nothing against the author because I do like the prince. I think that the prince is a really fun idea. It's a really fun concept, but that's a critique I will give to the author. It's like if you don't want it to have a alternative reason why it happens, then don't leave it out and then only tell in the discussion like this is why it is the case, because then like yeah, it makes the story conflicted. Don't be sorry, man. Those are good facts. Most readers don't even give it that much thought, to be honest. Yeah, like I always loved reading, and I watched so many shows. Like I always put myself in the shoes of the characters, of the author, and I always try to understand a story, no matter how good or bad it is. That's I always try to like be like, okay, why does this? Why is it like that, right? So when I see something like that, and somebody tells me like, oh, now this SCP is now good because of a second-hand comment, I'm like, that's not fair to the SCP in itself, because the SCP itself is already good. And then that's why I'm like, I was like invested in I was so like invested in my analysis, because I was just like, yeah, it's just it kind of like just takes away aspects of it. But okay, we have the author this time is anonymous. Not sure if that means that the person named themselves anonymous, or if they just don't have a name. They don't have an author's page, but they wrote the Alcohol Republic, which sounds a bit worrisome. I'm just saying. I'm just going to say right now, sounds a bit worrisome. They don't have a name. It's from back when the wiki didn't require accounts to use and anyone could edit. Ah. You learn something every day while reading the SCP found awesome. Object class safe, special containment procedure. The building exhibiting the SCP-2253 phenomenon has been converted to a Foundation research site. SCP-2253 is legally a brewery, which is also a Foundation front organization, with the brewers being given level 2 security clearance. An underground research laboratory has been constructed under SCP-2253, studying samples of alcoholic beverages previously created within SCP-2253. Any anomalous beverage produced by SCP-2253 ought to be stored within Site 77, and here we have an image. By the way, Howard, did you say you downed 4 packets of instant coffee, like right now? Like when you texted that, did you? Are you planning to like go supernova? Why? Description: SCP-2253 is an enormous brewery located in Springfield. What's that one again? New Jersey? No. It's not New Jersey. No, I downed 2 packets 4 hours ago and down 2 more packs within the last week. Is your heart okay? USA. Whenever alcoholic beverage. Okay, I need to like see which one this one is. Nah, yeah, okay, great. Oh, it is New Jersey. I stopped myself from being right. Huh. Whenever alcoholic beverages are brewed on the premises, they have a 5% chance of being mixed with a protoplasmic substance. In addition, a spectral humanoid entity resides within SCP-2253 with limited ability to manipulate its surroundings. This free-floating incorporeal entity, -1, identifies as Stephen Crane, American politician who served as a delegate to the Continental Congress from 1774 to 1776. Crane died in 1780 after being bayoneted by a British soldier. He is apparently in a perpetual state of intoxication. -1 is capable of exerting up to 20 N of force and excreting various protoplasmic fluids. Don't we love that? This excretion usually manifests as -1 simulation bodily functions. The alcoholic beverages containing SCP-2253 protoplasmic fluids are non-anomalous, with chemical analysis revealing that it is identical to ethyl hexanoate, which produces an apple-like aroma. Consumption of the beverages has shown enhanced taste and flavor, although testing has shown mild to severe abdominal discomfort when consumed after consuming foodstuffs such as tea, fish, and chips, and other British cuisine. I don't know why I had the fucking like Zeke cerebral fluids from Attack on Titan in my mind. Dash 1 is cooperative, and researchers are encouraged to converse with it whenever possible in order to learn more about its origin and properties. History. SCP-2253's properties were initially noted after being purchased. I keep punching my microphone. Noted after being purchased by a craft brewing operation. It is unknown if SCP-2253 had its effects prior to this due to its pre-existing records being destroyed by Hurricane Diane. Initially, Dash 1 attempted to frighten the new occupants out of SCP-2253. By the way, Howard, now that I think about it, like, it's wild to me how the fact that you even found me. The fact that you had to like be awake super early in the morning, went on Twitch and just saw me reading SCPs, and you're like, yeah, might as well look what this guy's all about. It's crazy to me. Following this, the protoplasmic substances began manifesting within SCP-2253. I saw YouTube first. Yeah, okay, that helps. That definitely helps. Through the name of the brewery, agents Marshall, Carter, and Dog Limited began investigating it shortly after the initial opening, believing it to be the Foundation front. Stephen Crane Pup Brewery. I see Stephen S. Crane C. Pup B. Okay, P. Makes sense. So Marshall, Carter, and Dog saw that and was like, "Oh, we gonna screw them up real good." Marshall Collins and Dog agents made several offers to purchase SCP-2253, all of which were refused by the owners. The refusal was partially motivated by Dash 1's distaste towards a British corporation. MC&D in turn believed this business to be a front for the SCP Foundation to monitor the New England activities. That is hilarious. That is hilarious to think about. That Marshall Collins and Dog was so confident that this brewery was part of the Foundation's front, and they're like, "We're gonna buy you. We're gonna buy you. There's nothing you can do about it. We know who you are." And these guys are just like, "We don't like you because you're part of a British company, okay? You fucking Brits." That's what basically. "Hell yeah, brother! You fucking Brits! You better go back to your country. You ain't welcome here. USA! USA!" That's what basically happened. And Marshall Collins and Dog was just like, "Oh, we gonna get you." MC&D attempted to seize SCP-2253 by force on. Here we have some extra information. Ooh. This is connected. Looks like I have more than 10,000 words to read. Except this part. This doesn't. Well, let me read the paragraph real quick. After initial success in securing the property and detaining all occupants, Dash 1 became hostile and began using cooking utensils, brewing equipment, benches, granite countertops as projectile weapons against the MC&D agents. Marshall Collins and Dog must be very confused, but like, why are they using like all these random ass items to fight us? Like, where are the MTFs? Where is like the agents? Local police began to respond to reports of an ongoing shootout and brought Foundation attention to the situation. 3 MC&D agents were captured and 15 local police officers were administered Class B amnestics. As of SCP-2253 is classified as safe. I'm going to actually finish reading this whole thing, and then we go jump into the skirmish at Crane's pub, because I am interested. Addendum. Investigation into Dash 1's relationship with Stephen Crane has been ongoing due to the entity making frequent incorrect or impossible statement about Mr. Crane's life. Dash 1 has attributed this to the intoxication and age, creating a propensity for exaggeration, but other theories about persons who have died on the property or could be considered candidates for other reasons. Samson Crane, resident of Springfield from 1765 to 1781, when its head was stomped on by a mule outside a tavern. Notably, several primary historical sources from the time indicate that he had at least a partial resemblance to Stephen Crane and was possibly a cousin. And then we have Samuel Chase. I know of the Declaration of Independence. -1 has claimed to be a judge in the past, frequently when the owners of SCP-2253 were discussing legal procedures and taxes. -1 has identified itself as Sam and Sammy on multiple occasions. Unknown youth. Obituaries from 1915 indicate that a youth attending college in the area struck his head on the concrete and was killed at a custom party taking place in the area. Notably, the party was apparently put on by a local historical society. I need to read this the description real quick again. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. But we have the extra part to read. We have here Skirmish at Crane's Pub, records and internal correspondence of Marshall Colin Dog, limited concerning SB2253. Inventory statement S73V3/N5C6K/A3ER5. Status acquirable, demand high, value not for sale, availability unique, identifier Stephen Crane's Pub and Brewery. Description: item is a relatively small brewery located in Springfield, New Jersey, in the United States. Alcohol produced on the premises will sometimes have a stronger flavor. Okay, that's Martian Colin Dog saying. An initial report, author Francis Connelly. Date, interest high. Identifier Stephen Crane's Pub and Brewery. While on holiday after another assignment, a number of locals directed me to the item of interest. Though it is no small artifact, the rather odd name and abnormal flavor and color of the product warrant further investigation. Possibly a Foundation front. File opener, that, okay. Electronic correspondence. Sender Francis Connelly, recipient Gideon Branson. Good afternoon, Mr. Branson. We spoke earlier this week about the purchase of item S73V3/N5C6K/A3ER5. I was wondering if you had completed the draft yet. Respectfully yours, Mr. Francis Connelly. Whoops, gotta go. I think my body is doing something in response to the obscenities I've committed upon it. Like, as in, like, you gotta go to the bathroom. Because I do know coffee does that shit to you. Or it lets the shit out of you. Hello, welcome back. Gideon Branson is the sender. Okay, recipient. Francis Connelly. Sorry for any delay, Mr. Connelly. I'm not really a master of words myself, so I gave the job to a mate. He's very good with writing letters. Oh, she can be trusted. She's in the same business as us. No hard feelings, mate, right? Gideon Branson celebrating 20 years in sales. Good luck, see you, man. Okay, good. I'm still thinking you're just gonna have to take a massive shit, my man. But sure, go ahead. Good luck. See ya. What happened now? We're reading about a pub that is mixed with where the alcohol is mixed with some protoplasmic fluids that makes the drinks taste good, but then you basically hate anything that's British. And Marshall Colin Dog thought that pub was a front of the SCP Foundation because the name is where is it? Because the name was, I believe, Stephen. God, where is it? Where's the fucking name? Here it goes. Stevens Crane Pub and Brewery. So that, yeah, Stevens Crane Pub SCP. So Martian Colin Dog tried to buy the pub because they were like, yeah, you guys are, you're clearly a front for the Foundation. We want to buy that. And then the pup is like, you guys are motherfucking British. We don't want any of your Brits around here. And then, like, you know, now I'm reading the basically Marshall Collins dog's log of how they try to, like, get to buy it. Yeah, it's a ghost guy. Yep, exactly. Mr. Connelly, a mutual associate contacted me. I accepted the task and I have attached the letter you want. No payment over unsecured networks, please. Sincerely, Renee. Oh, this is somebody else. Oh, it's Renee. I didn't even realize it was somebody else. Oh, that's the one who's like, oh, she can do words. Attachment sale letter. Warning, an error occurred when accessing data. Do you still want to open? Yes. How much of that is actually? Oh, only that. Okay. Francis Connelly to Gideon. Mr. Branson, delete the text. What on earth were you thinking? Do you really want to split the prestige about this fine 3 ways? I have no idea how to get into your thick skull that less people means more for us. I received a letter. Thank you. Respectfully, yours, Mr. Francis Connelly. Oh my god, he almost like he almost sassed. Yeah, he almost sassed Gideon out. Francis Connelly to Renee Dermont. Miss Dermont, thank you for the file. I will send it immediately. P.S. I have not heard of you before, but it seems we are both acquaintances of Mr. Branson. Perhaps we could have a lunch sometime. Respectfully yours, Mr. Francis Connelly. Oh, it's he says Miss. So he thought she was not married. So it went from Miss to Mrs. Wait, no, which one is this? It's Mr., Miss, and Miss, and then Mrs. Yeah, I think this is Mrs. and this is Miss. Miss Dermont, thank you for the money. P.S. I have not heard of you before, but it seems we are both acquaintances of Mr. Branson. Perhaps we could have as little contact as possible in the future. It's never going to happen, Renee. Shafuda! Oh, the darkness. It takes me. It takes me. Rejected. Log of conversation between owners. Please input credentials. Message obtained through the chat service. Connected to user Jersey Boys. Current time. I mean, it makes sense because it is in Springfield, New Jersey, so it makes sense that it says Jersey Boys. Current time is 4:37:20 a.m. Brewmaster USA. Hey man, what's up? Okay, so I'm not gonna say not the time. I will say it starts at 4:37:20. Right, that's the time it starts. Nothing much. You got a weird as fuck email. Hang on, I'll send it to you. Work address, okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, lol, you're never gonna believe this shit. You think it's a con? Hang on, I'm looking at it. Lol, what the? How is this happening? How am I getting these type of guys every fucking stream now? Every stream I had somebody being like, best viewers on, like, fuck off. Leave me alone. Jesus. Lol, what the fuck is this? Is hilarious to the proprietors. I know, right? It's some kind of scam. Gotta be. I don't know, man. This looks legit. You really think so? Hang on, I'll do some digging. Okay. Hey, did you meet Diego last night? Did I ever? So that was the end of discussion. Well, actually, no, there's more. Irrelevant discussion omitted. Okay, so you were right there. So you were right. They look legit, but kind of shady. Like these. Like there's no presence online or site or nothing. But some people talking about professionalism or some bull. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. Damn, that is shady. Hey, be right back. Jersey Boys is AFK. Reason, idle. Jersey Boys active. So he took like 2 minutes. I was thinking, should we tell him? Lol, yes, this is a lot in me as fuck. He'll love it. Haha, okay, see you soon, man. Bye, dude. User Jersey Boys offline. Foundation documentation regarding the incident on Field Report 5. Okay. Cool. Date of incident. Location of incident, Springfield, New Jersey, USA. By the way, after this, I'm going to quickly get myself some water. Anomalies involved because I don't think... Yeah, this one is empty. Oh, I have some non-alcoholic mojito here. So let me finish this real quick. Anomalies involved. 2253, external organization involved. Marshall Garden Dog Limited. Fuck. Casualties, no deaths, one hangover, treated with aspirin. Killed, captured 3 agents, 2 male, 1 female. Resource used, those are probably Renee and Gideon and all that stuff, maybe. Resources used, standard equipment, class B amnestics with 15 police officers, 3 shot glasses. Transcript of interview 5-4. Mr. A. K. S. Director of the Maternal Occurrences Committee conducted an interview with Sergeant Diana G. MTF about the events of. Please state your name for the record. Huh? Yeah, sure. Diana G. MTF. And you were present during the events of. In Springfield, New Jersey, is that correct? Yes, sir. Right. Well then. Would you explain what happened there? Please be specific. This is going to be included in the final paperwork. Leans forward in the chair. Oh, okay, so I'm eating lunch when I get the call. Get off your ass, D. Some others are trying to take the place. So then I say, who'd be stupid enough to assault here of all places? That place is paradise, the best assignment I have ever had. Right next to the incredible deli that made my sandwich that day. Who? The Parker Brothers Deli. Real nice guys. The folks that own it. No, I mean, who assaulted it? Okay. So I get my gear on and hop over there and I see 3 bastards from Mickey D's arguing about something. There was a lot of... Mickey D's? You know, Marshall something. Oh, I see. Please continue. Right, so these 3 wackos out there already secured the building. Some CV called the cops, a total cluster expletive omitted. I go through the back door and hug the walls until I reach the front and all hell breaks loose. What do you mean by that? I'm getting there. So the first visual I get is these nutters taking cover behind a table that they knocked over to or something. Glasses, beer, those little novelty hipster bottle openers, all being flung at them. There were maybe 3 or 4 customers covering behind anything they could find too. Is it true that the apparition in question was... Who? Steve? Yes. Oh, yeah. He was pissed. Kept him busy while I got around and detained the intruders. Long pause, no talking. You're expletive omitted with me, aren't you? I swear it's the whole expletive omitted truth. Long pause, no talking. Expletive omitted. You're fucking with me, aren't you? This is the SCP world. Why would I? Why? Do you really think I can come up with this shit? Oh, there's more in there. Kirby! Welcome! Been a while since I last seen you. How you doing? Welcome to Fluff. Renee Damont, Francis Connelly, and Gideon Branson had been monitoring the target for weeks now. Their arrival was good, to no doubt about that. Outwardly, the place seemed like a normal business. Sales and tax records showed no suspicious activity, and the background checks on the owners came up clean. No one would suspect a thing if they didn't know how they operated. Arrogant, always arrogant. Too obvious with their cover, and in the opinion of Mr. Connelly, terribly ordinary. This business requires finesse, the sort of skill unique to the organization. Evidently, Francis' colleagues disagreed with him because they were preparing to capture their target by force. The usual methods have fell through. His partners, being unaccustomed to field work, chose to risk it all and vanish rather than continue operating in the open. You good, friend? Gideon Branson said with genuine concern, a rarity in his line of work. Terribly so, Mr. Branson. Thank you, replied Francis. You talk like you are from a movie, Cornelie, Renee Delmont commented with unconcealed distaste. Why, thank you, dear Renee, Francis chatted with concealed distaste. Oh, that's just how a friend talks, Mrs. D. He don't mean nothing by it, I swears, said Mr. Branson. They continued to prepare themselves in silence. Each had a small firearm in case things came to that, though only one of them knew how to use it. Gideon parked a stake-out car in an alley across the street, and all three met and casually walked into the brewery. It was empty, save for a young man behind the counter and a few customers sitting and enjoying their drinks. Almost immediately, the hanging lamps began to sway slowly. Then the light bulbs exploded, and the building was thrown into darkness. A few people screamed when the lights went out, but there was only a moment of blindness. Let me read what you said. Could be better, but doing okay. Oh, at least you're doing okay. I hope I can cheer you up a little bit with my SCP reading today. A soft green glow radiated from behind the counter as a group rattled. Tables and chairs began to levitate. The faint outline of a man became distinguishable in the eerie light, and shot glasses hung in the air with the furniture. Renee Dermott, Francis Cornelia, and Gideon Branson barely dodged the table when it sped towards them without warning. They saw cover behind it after it landed to protect themselves from an onslaught of cheap dining furniture. Shoot it, for the love of God, shoot it! Francis yelled. Several shots were fired in the blackness until no bullets were left, but this only seemed to increase the speed of the projectiles. The green glow crept closer to the three intruders. Just as Sergeant Diana abandoned them, a ghostly voice filled their ears. Tell King George that this is how we party in America. Sure thing, man. Sure thing, man. I'll tell him. That's hilarious. Tell King George. Okay, I'll tell him. Dew on the grass. Good morning to you. Welcome to Fluff. I just finished reading an SCP that was all about an American ghost just serving alcohol at a pub and adding some protoplasm to it to make the taste better. And also he hates British people. Here we go. USA. Even the ghosts from the 7 will not allow. Well, actually, a ghost from the 77s just wants to give everybody a good time with his alcoholic beverages. Just a party dude. Just a party dude. Make sure you're not British, cause then you might get thrashed. There we go. That Twitter is out. Cool. Now that's another one where I would say like the explanation itself is very simple, but then like the extra tale next to it gives it that flavor. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some water. You all better get yourself something to eat and drink as well, because we're at the fifth one. Once we finish with the fifth one, we're halfway. So there might be like another hour and a half of reading to do. So, be right back.